Hello, welcome back to Queens on Queens. I am your host, Nate Clark, along with my co-host, Shanna B.
Hey,
Girl, I almost forgot how to start it.
I
It took me a second.
I kind of felt that for a second there. I was like, "Oh Lord, yeah, it's been a minute. It's only been a week, but yes,
I know. Yeah. So how have you
feels like a
been?
while." I've been good. Last week I was, trying to collect myself mentally, but I'm back and I'm good. How are you?
I don't know. I feel very hectic. Like I feel like I've just been running around and trying to be everything to everybody and do all the things. My
Yeah.
mind is just crazy. My
Well,
mind is just crazy right
you know what? You have some days to rest,
now.
relax, rejuvenate for the weekend.
Do I though?
You have to find that me time, okay? That's what I want you to do. Try at least give yourself an hour or two to
All
relax.
I'm saying is a mental breakdown in the facility is not looking too bad right now. It's starting like a vacation.
Right? Short term disability.
Shit, a south bed and 3 meals a day. Okay,
Stop that. Stop that.
okay. Anyway, what you got in your hot tea today?
I don't know because it hasn't been confirmed or anything, but what I've seen today, and I don't know if these sources that I've heard this from are true, but I heard that Dorit is either having to step down unless she discloses that PK has moved out and apparently is living in the Beverly Hills Hotel.
I've heard that too. I don't know if that's true or not
Right. As I've
because
heard.
I've heard that ultimatum. I also heard that they told Kyle that if she don't um, tell the truth about her relationship with Morgan, that she's not coming back next season.
Correct. I heard that as well. Mhm.
But I mean, it sounds far fetched though,
Right.
especially the Kyler Morgan scenario.
Hmm.
I can understand Dorit and PK because Dorit don't do shit on the show anyway. But
Really
with
not.
Kyle, I
Hmm.
feel like they can't really give her that ultimatum because basically you're saying come out the closet or you lose your
Or
job.
not, right. Or it's like she's having to come out and do something that she's really either not prepared for, or she's making this storyline to like surface whatever is going on underneath with her and her husband.
Mhm.
So who knows? I saw that
Well,
myself.
she and Mauricio were spotted together at Stagecoach
Oh,
this
really?
weekend. hmm
Hmm.
I mean, I don't think they're getting back together, but at least they're friendly enough to go still do activities. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. Well, let's see where this goes because I know we're still watching one of the shows. So, with
Yeah,
Mauricio buying Beverly Hills. So we shall see about that.
correct.
But also, I have heard that Kierna is she coming back? Full? Is she going to be full time?
So I've heard that she snagged a last minute contract.
Okay.
I don't know if that means full time or part time, but I heard that they were going to let her go, and then at the very last minute they decided to bring her back.
Okay. I'm hoping. Cause I like Kierna. Oh my gosh, she's different. She's a breath of fresh air. Like I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
She seems like an amazing person, and I feel like she's needed because if they just have Giselle, Ashley, Mia, Karen, and then Wendy,
Wendy.
somebody has to be there for Wendy besides Karen
Correct.
to balance it out. So I
Mm.
think Tiana would be a good addition, and I think they also are bringing in two new wives.
I saw that. I
Mm.
saw that. I don't know who she
So
is.
I don't know them ladies. There must
I
be
don't know
somebody
that.
local.
It got to be. Well, I think one of them is local. I don't know names. I don't even think I saved that I saw.
Mhm.
But I only saw one. I didn't know there was two possible housewives.
Yeah, that's two possible. I think one is like a local news reporter or something like that, and I
Yes.
think the other one used to be on QVC.
Hmm. Okay, sorry. Let me take that back. Yes, the lady QVC. That's the one I ran across. Sorry, not the broadcasting lady. I don't even know who that one is.
I
But
hope it's
yes,
not the same person I'm talking about, because that'd be awkward. But
right. Like we'll come correct when we find out more information, ladies and
right,
gentlemen.
right.
Okay. So
Well, you
yes,
know me. I like some shit to be confirmed. You know.
right. We know. You
Yeah.
have your
So
sources. I know.
I'm not sure, but that's just what the streets are saying.
That's what the streets are saying. Oh Lord,
That's what the streets are
here
saying
we
for
go with the
Potomac.
streets. Just real quick, since we talk about Potomac, did you see the TikTok I sent you about Pastor Jamal?
Mm-hmm. You want to tell the people about it?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really can't because I saw it and I was like, oh, and I was at work working, so I could not go. I saved it, but I could not watch it at that time, and I did not watch it because I was too busy watching The Trust on Netflix
Okay.
before I got home. So
Oh,
yes,
and we're
no,
going to get into that too.
oh
But
yeah,
so I literally watched it about 20 minutes ago.
you did.
So
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't really that juicy though. I feel like the caption on the TikTok was misleading.
I hate when
Um,
they. Let's
so
just get more.
basically, yeah. So basically, Pastor Jamal Bryant was doing an interview, and the interviewer asked him if he forgave Giselle for being so public about Jamal's affairs and everything. And Jamal said that would be extremely arrogant of myself to forgive her for exposing something that I did to her. And he was like, if it was not for my actions, there would be no storyline for her to drag me
Sure.
into, basically. That's what he was trying to get at.
Got it.
But
And
the caption was making it seem like he was like, oh,
he
I'm
was.
Giselle's storyline or whatever. And I
Uh-huh.
feel like that's not where it wasn't as catty as what the caption was trying to make it out to be.
They definitely made it catty. I'm like, mm.
Yeah. But, I don't really care for him, but big ups to him for taking accountability and admitting
Yes.
that Giselle did not wrong him, he wronged her.
And I'm glad he's a grown up enough man to admit that.
Yeah.
So yes.
We all know how I feel about that devil.
Ooh, yes, we do. I wonder how she gonna be this coming up season. She don't have her sidekick no more.
I don't know. I feel like she's going to try something, though, because,
I feel she gonna take Ashley right up under her wing.
I was about to say the same thing.
Cause Ashley is just like a little puppy still. Honestly, that's how I feel.
Okay, so here are my thoughts.
Okay, here we go.
I feel like she is going to take Ashley and put her into Robin's role, because I feel like Ashley's going to be kissing her ass, whereas Karen will not. Karen's going to be friends with her, but she's going to tell her when she disagrees. And I
Correct.
feel
And
like Ashley would defend her to
uh-huh.
have an ally.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like Ashley, because this made me think about when you said she's a puppy dog, I feel like this is where we get into that whole. I don't want to bring up colorism again because I'm tired of talking about that. But she's just not innocent. And I
No,
feel like
she's
she
not.
puts this air about her. Like she's just, this innocent little thing. She doesn't know what she's doing. Like, oopsie daisy. And no, that bitch is manipulative and calculating and messy. And I
Messy.
see
Ooh,
right
she
through
was
it.
so messy. And
I
when
see right
Kierna was
through
like,
it.
"You are the aftermath apology person," she said she didn't want. I said, and then I took the time and I did go back and watch some of the reunions. I'm on the last part of the reunion with Monique. I haven't finished it yet, but
After the fight,
yes.
okay.
Mm-hmm. After the fight.
I
So
should go back and watch old
the,
episodes.
the husbands have not come out yet, and they're getting ready to come out.
Oh,
And
baby, wait till Chris Samuels comes out.
her husband, right? I'm man.
Yes.
I'm gonna watch that in the morning on my way to work. I don't know. I might have to sit still and watch that one, but yeah,
Baby,
yeah.
I
I know it's
still
about to
remember
get
that
real
part.
funny. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, we gotta step. But yes,
I mean, we got time. We ain't got that
we
many
got lots
shows
of
to
time. Yeah,
cover anyway.
we really
But
don't.
so, yeah. Well, okay. So today's episode we're going to cover Martha's Vineyard and Buying Beverly Hills, of course, and
Yes,
then we're going to
and
talk about the Trust.
yes.
But I don't feel like any of those are so deep that we need to spend like a whole lot of time talking
They're not, because Martha's Vineyard wasn't that deep, and
about
Beverly Hills was not deep that deep either. But you know,
But anyway, so back to things
Potomac.
you've heard.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, I was going to change cities and go to Salt Lake City.
Oh yeah.
So it's not juicy. It's actually a little sad.
Oh what?
You know, in our last episode, we announced that Monica was pregnant, and this past week, she miscarried. We announced that she miscarried.
No, that hurts my heart
Yeah.
for her. I
Mhm.
like Monica.
I did too.
I'm sorry to hear that. I really am.
Yeah.
I've never been through that situation, but you know, I've known people that have gone through that, and it's so sad. It really is.
But you
Mm.
know, she's a very strong woman, so I know she'll be okay.
Yes, she'll bounce right back. Sending my love to
And
my
I'm just, you know, it just makes me mad again that she's not on the show because I feel like that would have been a very touching story that could help
It
so
would
many
have
women get through their own
been.
losses.
Like I'm interested to see who they have coming, who's coming back, and how good it's gonna be. Like when I say, like I watched Jen Shaw season, that last season she was on. That was good. But then when they got Monica, ooh, that was even better. So now, like, now what? Now what? Give
Well,
you got
what I've heard is that the main story is going to be around Mary Cosby.
mm-hmm.
So she has a lot of shit going on with a lot of people. So that's what I've heard.
Lord Jesus. We're gonna see how this gonna go.
I also heard that one of the new girls has been fighting everybody too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But like I said, we don't know who's going to be there full time, part time, if at all. So I have no idea.
So have they started recording yet? No.
Salt Lake,
Yeah,
they actually just finished.
they did just finish. Because let me tell
They
you
just
something.
finished.
Just going right back to Potomac, they filming already.
And they don't need to be. That's the show that should have taken a break.
But you know why?
That's a
You and
Kierna Stewart.
right? Yeah.
I mean, which makes sense, but at the same time, with all the issues they had, they needed to take a breath. A breath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They could flash back to it. They could film some scenes with
They
her and
definitely
have
feel
that
something
footage
and
and
then
then
come
flash
back.
back.
Right. I
But
agree. I can see that. But for one, I think they need to stop, revamp, and come back. Oh, what you gonna say?
I'm about to say this is why I need to work for Bravo because they not being
I
smart.
really think you need to. How did we do this? Where do we go to put our resume and application in or something? But BravoTV.com/careers or something.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't talk too much shit about Indico, and they're probably not gonna let me in the front door.
You never know. Let's try anyway.
They're gonna bring up all my old tweets and shit, and be like, that's a problem.
Mm-mm. No, I think you should. I think you'd be great for it. I mean, I know you're not um uh, a fan of Carlos King, but I think working
I
side by side
wouldn't
with him
say
might be good.
I won't say I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of his work.
Okay,
I
okay.
do. I am a fan of his
So I
work.
said to work with him,
Yeah,
his umbrella of production. So I say,
right.
why not? I think it's a start. Shoot, I would love that. I would love to
I would
see
love it too,
see
actually.
you all day.
But it's funny you brought him up
Mm.
because Love and Marriage DC just wrapped their season. I didn't watch the season. I watched like the first half of it, I think, and then I watched the reunion, all three parts. First of all, that reunion was a hot ass mess.
Was it a hot mess? Like a good hot
It was
mess or a
a
bad hot mess?
like where does this cast go from here? Hot mess.
Ooh. And I know it's streaming now. I saw it the other day. It popped up. I was like, ooh, I need to tell Nate. I think it's on.
Honey, if you HBO
Mm-hmm.
Max. whatever they call it. If you want to
Yeah.
watch it again, I'll watch it with you.
I may have to sit and watch it. I
Yeah.
watch it.
But so I know Ashley has spoken out against production for that season.
Mm-hmm.
Winter has spoken out against production for that season and has intimated that she may not be coming back. I don't think Ashley will come back. Friends of the show, Sherelle and her husband, spoke out against production of the show and said
Oh
that they're
God,
not coming back.
they're not gonna have no more
But
DC.
people, that's what I'm saying. And so what gets me is that Carlos always has something to say about the shows on Bravo, but when it comes to his own mess, he don't want nobody talking about it. But you need to clean up that shit going on over there on OWN,
Right.
honey, before you start talking about
Talking about
Bravo.
somebody else.
That's a hot ass mess going on.
Oh no. Oh no. So like
You only
since
got two cast members left that might stay.
since we're talking about DC and production, like as any like Huntsville and I guess it's Detroit, right?
Yes.
Have you heard any issues with them with production as well?
I've heard some rumblings in Huntsville, but nothing really sustainable. And the only thing I heard about Detroit is that the ratings weren't good. I haven't looked into it though,
Like
but I
we
just heard that
started
people were
watching it, but
rewatching
then
it.
we stopped.
Yeah, we watched like the first episode. It just
Yeah,
wasn't
it
getting
wasn't
me.
giving. Mm-hmm.
I watched the reunion too, and that wasn't given either.
Mm. Okay, well, all right.
But Huntsville is still good, and that's coming back next week.
You know, I love me some Huntsville. I'm ready. Doesn't it come out soon?
Hmm I believe this upcoming weekend.
We got to get the streaming ad for this because we got to watch this. We got
So I did look into some streaming apps. I think I found one that was like 25, maybe $30. I'll think about getting that. Not right
what?
now though, because I'm broke. We'll
Don't
talk. We'll
say
talk.
broke. Just say financially unstable.
Well, I didn't say I was poor.
It doesn't matter. Stop saying broke.
Well, I don't like to claim financially unstable. I'm already mentally unstable. I don't need to be
Oh
financially
my gosh.
unstable too.
Okay. Now you just doing too much. I don't like to say broke. I'm broke. No, I don't want to claim broke. I'm not.
I, Girl, I was about to say your mama, but I was like, I don't want that
Don't you
smoke.
do that?
I'm not gonna do it.
You cause a fight up in here.
I know, that's what I said. I don't want that smoke. I'm not gonna go there.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not.
So yes. So that's what's going on with Carlos King. Well, I'm hoping that they get it together so he can have his other two. Well, no, I don't even know about Detroit. I guess they can cancel that one. But DC together so they can have the show back. I mean, I want to see, you know, us win at doing what we do and what we
Yes.
love and not put us back. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was, over those shows. I was like in awe. I was like, what? This guy? Okay.
He's got quite a few shows.
Really? I didn't know that. See? Teach me, great one.
But anyway, I really didn't take no notes this week, so if there is some more
I
tea,
didn't
I done forgot
either.
by
I didn't
now.
take any notes. Um, I guess we can start with oh Lord. Excuse me. The burp.
The fuck was that?
I burped. I burped a little bit.
Oh,
I don't want to be
not you
nasty.
being all dainty with it.
That was dainty.
Oh my goodness.
I guess we can start with Martha. No, you just watched Buying Beverly Hills, right?
I literally just watched that on the way home. Yep.
So let's start there, and then we can go to Martha's Vineyard since it's
Okay.
fresh. Okay.
Okay.
So they're still in Miami. I know we didn't do anything last week. We didn't have a show last week, so everybody's down in Miami right now. And from the looks of it, it was Sophia, Melissa, and Adam's his name, right?
Yes, Adam.
Oh God, yeah. Sophia busted out of her little baby shell and was having a good time, and she was dancing, had partying. You know what I'm saying? With Adam. Then they go to another club, and Melissa just steady talking to homeboy. I was like, okay, but you know what? They Adam don't want neither one.
I'm about to say that's the crazy part, is that they did all this fighting
For
over
nothing, for
this
him not
man,
to want
and this
either.
man don't know neither one.
And he's stupid. He's smart. He's like Sophia is my boss's daughter. Like would never. Smart
Right.
guy. And then he was like, Melissa's really cool, and I can see us just being friends. You're in the friend zone, sis. Okay, friend zone. So he Adam smart. He ain't stupid. He said he ain't gonna play them kind of games. He ain't gonna get caught up. Oh no.
And you know what's crazy? I
Mm-hmm.
thought he was just a pretty face. I didn't really have a crush on him and nothing like that. But once he said he didn't want neither one of them and gave his reasons why, I was like, damn, Adam is fine.
He's a very nice looking gentleman. He's very
It's a
nice.
nine for me.
There you go. He don't play no games. He said, I'm not trying to do that. He ain't trying to jeopardize his job and his
Right.
peace.
You like,
Smart.
honey, I may be on reality TV, but I am not trying to be in no mess.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Um, so like Farrah is this big sister. Farrah don't play when it comes to her little sister. Point blank, period. She's me. That's how I am with my little sister. I don't play when it comes
Yeah.
to that. So I like the fact that she was trying to check Melissa in a way. But Melissa really was feeling like she was being ganged up on and made to look like this bad individual when she wasn't trying to do that. And I could see that in the sense. I don't think she was being malicious with her
I don't
intent.
think so either.
Mhm.
I think she was drunk, she was having a good time.
Right, and
There's
that's
this
all
guy
it
that
was.
she thinks is attractive, paying her attention, and
Hmm.
she entertained it. It's not like she saw, I should say, it's not she saw Sophia and Adam in the corner. I was like, oh, let me go snatch him away.
Right, because when they were in at the agency conference, they were in the pool together, just playing around, Melissa and Adam. So, I
Right.
saw right then that she was already talking about how she was, had a little thing for him, whatever. So, like I said, I didn't see anything with her being malicious. I think that was just blown out of proportion, honestly.
Yeah.
And then when it came to Farrah speaking to Melissa about how they were having a conversation with, I want to say it was Zach and Ben about her fiance.
No, Zach
No,
wasn't there. It was Ben, Melissa, and I want to say Adam. Maybe it
was
was
it
somebody
Adam?
else. Maybe. It could be somebody else. It wasn't Zach, though. I know
Zach
for a
wasn't
fact
there.
Zach was not there. Because I
Okay.
talked about Zach and Farrah getting together. And somebody brought up the
Okay.
fact that
Right.
Zach is
Okay. Okay.
married.
So right. So it wasn't Zach. Correct. And
Alexia.
it was
Alexia was there.
Alexia. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was three people there that were talking. She was really upset that Melissa didn't put us. Are you sure Alexia was there? Yes,
Pretty
she
sure,
was.
because then her and Farrah talked about it too.
They did talk about it. She's like she was upset because she didn't stop him from talking about it. But Melissa was like they already said how they felt about the situation. She's like I really didn't have to. I didn't talk about it. But what she said was what she already stated to Farrah. Melissa had already stated to
Right.
Farrah. She already knew how she felt. But I could understand as a friend when I talk to you, it's not for you to go and have conversations about it again outside of me. But I felt that Melissa was very remorseful in her apology.
Her
Whenever
apology. Yeah, she definitely was. You could tell all in her face that she felt
like
horrible.
she
But once it
loves
clicked,
Farrah. That's her best friend. She don't want to. I don't have like what worries me sometimes with these reality shows. Like people have genuine friendships before they start these shows, and it just corrupts it. It fucking corrupts it all. I mean, it makes for TV, but then it's real life for these people. So yeah, but that was the best plot.
yeah. But yeah, I saw both sides of the conflict in terms of Melissa talking about Farrah's fiance.
Yeah,
Because Melissa's side, I can see how she could be thinking, like, okay, I already told Farrah this to her face, so I'm not really talking behind
I'm
her
not
back.
talking about anything that I didn't say already. Right.
Right. And then with Farrah, it's like, yeah, we had this conversation, but as my friend, why are you telling everybody? So
Right.
But I was glad that they squashed it though.
I'm glad that they did as well. But let me tell you something about that daggone Michelle. I don't like her.
I'm I don't like her either. But I'm gonna say something that could be quite controversial. I don't think she was 100% wrong for what she said. Because when you boil it down, she said it just because somebody has their parent owns the
And
company does not mean that the child is automatically equipped to take over that company.
mm-hmm.
And so I think where she messed up with was saying that she herself should take over the company. Because now you look like you scheming and you plotting and you
Right,
like
and
that.
that definitely looks how to me that's what it was. I'm like, this lady is
Right.
plotting. But I know that the girls have not been in the this field as long as their dad, of course not, or as long
Right.
as Michelle has been. So they haven't been given that opportunity enough to be like, I'm the boss. I can take this over. Show like
Right.
they're showing it. Like not yet. I mean, I know Alexia wants it, but
Yeah, I know Alexia wants it. I think Farrah wants some of it. I don't know if Farrah wants to build a whole thing. I think she wants some more
responsibilities in a sense, maybe.
responsibilities, or maybe the official job title for what she feels like she's already doing. Because didn't they
Right.
have a conversation about being
They
an office
did.
manager?
And yeah, they did. I think it was like 2 episodes ago or something like that. But they did have that conversation. But I what's this, what was it, Ben or Zach? I get them confused because they look the fuck alike.
They look so
Like,
much alike.
he was like, wow. He was like, I wouldn't even say that out loud.
Oh, that was Ben. Ben
That was
said that.
it. They look
That
just
was
alike.
Ben.
I swear they look alike. I'm like, yo, I get them
They
confused
do.
so much. Oh my god, it's
I don't
crazy.
think we saw that this episode, did we?
No, we didn't. We did not. But we got to see Alexia's old friend, little teeny guy with glasses. What's his name? Joe. Joe. What's his name? Look, now I got.
Joel?
Is it Joel?
Is it?
Isn't that the guy she used to date? Like
We're
little
gonna say Jay. Let's just
with the
call him
peanut
Jay
head.
for it.
That's the
Yeah.
peanut head. Yeah, that guy. That's who was in the office talking with Michelle that day. So we did not see Zach. No, we didn't see Zach at all. No, That is Adam's twin, right?
Who was Adam's twin?
Zach.
That looks like Ben.
No, wait. Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
Wait, no. So remember when the young lady that got taken out of the team and put somewhere else? Who was that fella that she was talking to?
I know who you're talking about
Right,
because he
him
was
and
in
Adam
this
look alike.
episode. Yes, because he was in this episode, but I don't know his name. I don't remember his name.
They look alike. It's like
All his
everybody has a
men.
freaking twin on this
I
show.
know.
It's crazy.
Except for the women.
Except for exactly, except for the one. Although Alexia sounds just like her mama. If I close my eyes and hear her talk, she sounds like her mama.
Or her mama not on this show like that.
She's not, but she sounds just like her.
She does though. And I think all the girls have mannerisms like Kyle.
Yes, they do.
That may not
And
sound just like a bro. When you like watch their body language and stuff, it's like that. You can't tell me that ain't Kyle's daughter.
right, that is Kyle all day. But like I
Mhm.
said to you last week, I would enjoy watching the girls have their own show.
I need to stop bumping this table, Lord
I know
Jesus.
I had to put my foot down because I know I kept rocking the table and the camera was going. So
Well,
yeah.
please keep hitting it. But yeah, I do enjoy the show. I do think that if they do take Kyle out of Beverly Hills, I wouldn't be upset as long as this stays on the air.
Yeah. I would love it. I do
But
like
you're
watching.
not.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, I do like how so far it seems like Kyle's daughters are breaking that generational curse. Because, Kyle and her sisters, Kathy and Kim, one of them is always on the outs with the other two. In fact, they just take turns of who's going to be on the outs. And, they did have their little dust up this season about leaving Alexia behind and stuff. But
I
they
was gonna
made
say
up.
that.
And they've been like this. Like, when somebody come after one of them, they all gang up. Like, I love to see that unity
Right,
among
and
the show.
I see, like, now that you mention it, like when Alexia got upset, I was like, why? But she sees what happens with her mom and her aunts, and I don't think they ever want to be like them. So I understand now that we're talking about it, why she got so upset about her being left behind. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad that they have that bond together. Now I don't want them to lose it,
No,
because it's horrible with them other three sisters.
I would like to see them come together and be like that.
It'd be nice, but
They
I
got
don't
like decades of dip
of
between
trauma.
them.
Yeah,
Yes, definitely trauma.
trauma, drama,
For
trauma.
real.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. So I'm loving the show so far. I know we didn't watch the first season, but I'm hoping that we get to see another season out of them, because these houses that they are selling, oh my gosh,
It's crazy.
oh my god, oh, the house that Tyler had an investor for that Alexia was covering.
Hmm.
Oh man, you knock on the dishwasher, and the shit opens.
You know what? I was feeling that house up until one point
What point?
when I got into that damn chakra shower. But what the fuck is that?
I love the chakra shower.
That's what turned me off.
No, didn't
I
turn
was
me
like,
off.
but,
It turned
you
me
know,
on.
I got a personal story about some chakras. That's why. I paid $200 once, this years ago. I
To
paid
do
$200 to go to a chakra healer. I ain't felt no different after I left that session at all.
Yeah. Like, I thought
So
about doing
that's why
that
I'm
one.
like,
I was like, I'm not gonna do that. If I want to
hmm
heal my own chakras, I will do it on my own, and sage and the stuff that I do. So yes,
hmm
no, I didn't want to dibble in that with anybody else, because you don't know nobody else and what they do and what their intentions are. That's why I don't let a lot of people play in my hair. Ooh, ooh.
yeah, what he was cute, so he got me. I was single at this time, okay?
Oh
I was
yes, yes,
single and
yes. You said
mingling.
years ago, years
Yeah,
ago.
it
So I
was years ago,
this
nothing recent.
nothing recent, nothing recent.
Because now I'm smarter.
You are. You have grown, and I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh, Nate, we've known each other for a minute, haven't we?
We have.
It's crazy.
Let's not get into the number of years and
We're
then
not
make
gonna
it feel
get
like
into the number of
age.
years, but yes. Oh god. Oh god. But yeah, I enjoyed that house, because I did. I was like, chakra shower. Oh my god, what can I do to get
Yeah.
me one of them? Because I would love it. But let
Girl,
me tell
just
you,
put a pink light in your shower.
shut up. It was purple. But anyways, when she hit her head on that wall, because she went too close and too far, she said, "Boop." I said, "Oh my god, that lady didn't see that wall right there." But anyways,
I think I missed that part because I was
it said,
driving.
"Oh my god."
I
It
was
was
driving. I heard the reaction stuff.
yeah. Hmm. But yes,
Mhm.
I enjoy the show because of the houses. I'm like, damn, I got maybe some money like that one day, so I give me a house like this.
You tell her.
Child, I'm trying to hit the lotto Ray.
Well, you know what? I would have to have a stable career to get one of
Oh,
them houses.
most
Because I am
definitely.
not trying to pay them property taxes after I done lost my millions doing something. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be at the yin yang.
Mm-hmm.
I
So you
don't
ready
even
to go?
know $2.5 million. I don't need all that. I don't need all that. It's
I
nice, but
just
I
want
don't.
something real nice.
Right. Something within my
Mm-hmm.
means and comfortable, in a nice backyard where I can have a garden and the kids can play.
I don't care nothing about no yard and stuff because I don't go outside.
I
I guess
do.
the kid can go out there. I put a fence so I can let them out and
But
not
a
have to worry
fence,
about it. Put a fence around the backyard so I can slip them out, not worry about them running off somewhere.
Right, they locked in. All right. So who should we do next?
We can
Marcy.
get Martha out the way.
Let's get Martha out the way. I'll let you start this one.
I was hoping you weren't gonna say that because I was trying to think of where to start.
Okay, so we will start with we'll go into this week. I know, like I said already, we've missed last week. So this week they had the cocktail hour that was hosted by Preston, and it was family and friends or spouses weekend. I'll say
It's
family and
supposed to
friends.
be it's supposed to be couples weekend, but some of them did bring like their friends if they weren't in a relationship.
Right. So like that's why I said family, your couple, because your couple is your person, your family, and your friends. And then they had the Freaknik party that was hosted by Jordan. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we can start with Amir and Natalie. What you think about her? I don't care for her. I
I
don't
don't care for her at
care
all.
for her demeanor and how she's acting, and she's not a fun person to be around. She looked like she just came there to have her nose stuck up in the air, like she better than everybody else because she know, like she already done said, she make more money than Amir make in a year. She make it in a month. Bitch, we didn't ask you. Excuse me, I said it. I said it. I did. We did not ask you all that. Why are you? Why? Who cares how much you make? That's your personal. And that man didn't ask for you to say anything about his gross income. Amir, let her go. Let her go. She's just gonna drag you, and she not fun. Why you didn't come out the room and come speak to everybody? He was already out there. He was already out in the hallway. She gonna come run back in the room, look in the mirror, and get herself together. Like, what are you doing?
I just think it's funny how just this week you were saying you don't say bitch, and I had to
I know. I
correct you on that.
don't. I
And then
really
here you
don't.
go, you like gave it to us
Don't
again.
fit into my vocabulary unless like something just irritates me, and I said that. She just irritated me. Like, get the stick out your ass and go have some fun. Like
I don't like her
she
at
too good to
all.
be there.
I think fuck a lawsuit. I'm just gonna tell you what I really think about her. I think that she's borderline verbally abusive or emotionally abusive towards Amir. I think Amir is too sweet and innocent to recognize that this is a toxic relationship.
Mhm.
I think, like Shanice said, I think it was her, he just loves love, and he thinks
That
that
was
this is what
Shanice.
love
She did
is.
say that. That is not
And
love.
I get the gut feeling that Natalie is anti-black. And just because Amir is black and she's dating him and letting him inside of her does not mean that she is for black people. And that's what I feel. I'm not saying that as a fact. I'm saying that's my gut feeling. And if she want to
Correct.
come at me, come on, because I got something for her.
I'm ready for it. I feel like she's a narcissist. And I felt that way because when they were on the phone and like she was not talking at all, but she was making him feel bad. But nothing has happened, nothing is going on. Like, why? She's not the one for me. Oh my God. She's a pretty face, and that's it.
I hope and pray to God that they break up.
I don't want to put no divides on the end of nobody's relationship, but that is not the one.
Some relationships need to end, though, Shayna. Some relationships are not do not need to be.
You're
But I
right.
hope and pray to God they break up.
Okay.
The tequila's starting to get to me.
Here's to that one.
Yeah.
This vodka's kicking in.
It's
But
about to
yeah,
be some shit this episode.
it really is. Like, I just don't, it was just her attitude and her demeanor. It wasn't very welcoming. And I'm not even at the
No.
party. I'm watching it from the TV screen. Oh my God, what's all that noise? I can't handle the noise. Like, and they got out of the hot tub and left before when everybody was coming in. We trying to have fun. Like, he's
And I,
definitely a different person when she's around as opposed to when she's not around. He's a fun
I
guy.
feel like, and she's dirty too. So who the hell gonna come out of bathtub, not a bathtub, a hot tub
Get in the
in your
bed.
swimsuit and
You
get in the bed? If you
nasty
don't wash that coochie and put on some clean clothes, that hell, who raised her?
animal.
Yeah, that made me more mad than anything else that happened.
Nasty. You yelled that out while we was watching it too. I was like, this shit, she did just get in the bed with that bathing suit on. She's like, go wash your ass. And then the next clip, they was in pajamas, but everybody else is
She
outside.
shouldn't have touched that bed before she did that, though. That just
Right?
upset
Oh man,
me.
it's like getting in the bed with your work clothes on. I don't even like sitting on my bed. It's nasty. No, even outside clothes. Don't get in my bed. Take them off.
Finally.
They got to go. Mm-mm.
Well,
That's a
listen,
rule.
overall, those parties seemed like somewhere I wanted to go. I wanted to be at that
Yes.
cocktail party because it was real classy, and I wanted to be at the Freaknik party because it was real
Ooh.
nasty, and I am both.
We can do both. We can be classy and nasty
I
at
could
this.
be sometimes at the same time.
Oh, I know that's right. Oh,
Mhm.
nasty. But yes, I'm glad Mariah came. Her and Bria talked it out, and I'm glad Phil got to have the conversation with the guys. At first, I was like, "Yo, he's apologizing to you guys," and for me, like I said, when he talked to press, he was genuine, and yet that time he was genuine with them as well. So I'm glad they were able to receive it and understand, and all of them be able to come to an understanding. But let me tell you who got on my nerves.
Oh Lord,
Phil is his name, right?
Phil,
With the glasses, who goes to U.S. Opens? No, not
Nick,
Phil. Sorry, what's his name?
Nick.
Oh God, I'm drinking too much. Him. He really got on my last nerves. Like, sir, nobody asked you where you be going, who you be hanging out with, just
I
because the
know.
just because the guy is coming to you and just being giving you an apology, don't mean you got to talk about. I go to the U.S. Open. I go to the Kentucky Derby. We didn't ask all that.
He started listing off every country he done been in, and just to say that he and Phil don't travel and don't socialize in the same circles. And I feel like that was such a clumsy read.
Right, stupid read,
Yeah.
sir. Stop. Just shh.
That I feel like this is the showrunners trying to redeem Phil, kind of redeem Mariah. I don't feel like she needed as much redemption. I feel like she needed to clear it up with Priya. But
Mhm.
redeem Phil so that they could bring them both back next year.
I would.
That's my theory.
I don't. I don't. Mariah. Okay, I'll take her. But Phil, no, I'm okay on that one.
Mhm.
I'm okay with
He
not
left
him.
a very bad taste in my mouth season one, so it's gonna take a little bit. But that's all we know of him is that one
Is
few
that one?
episodes where he just had a rampage through the house.
Mm-hmm. And
Like,
that's it.
yeah, we see his apologies now, but we don't know him. We didn't get a chance to get to know who he is to even be like bringing Phil back. You know what I mean?
Right. I got you. I get what you're saying. But we talked about, I was like, I wouldn't want to see him come. He can come on the weekend or whatever, but like as a full time castmate, I'm okay on that.
Yeah.
We don't need to bring it back because I felt his apology was genuine, but I feel that if the alcohol gets in him again, he would probably do it
He
all
might
over
come back.
again. Yep. Yep.
Well, we got about 15 minutes left.
Wait. We got to get in the summer and her tantrum.
I was gonna say let's skip ahead to summer before we go into the trust.
So, yeah, sis was like, I don't like to talk about what's going on with me because I don't want to be a burden on others, but yet you want to talk about who's been inside of you. Not once, but twice you have mentioned it, ma'am. Make
One
it make
time she
sense.
even said she made him come.
Would you
It's been more than twice. She said
ever?
it more than twice.
Okay, well, from what I know the coming in, not the coming, but like inside of me, I've heard twice. Sorry, so
Yeah.
sorry. But I'm
I want
just
to say
saying,
it was like at least 3 times, maybe 4.
too many times because that's your personal business. So, and then she goes off on this tantrum. It's obviously her nana has surgery and she's here and she's worried about it. Then let's talk about it. Because having these light skinned tantrums, I know I'm of a brighter side, but she's a couple of shades lighter than me. She's a different kind of light skinned.
I was gonna say the fact that you're both light skinned would give you the pass to make that comment, so we don't get any colorism backlash our damn self. But go on.
It's not that. I'm just saying, like, talk about it. You're not being a burden on nobody. But that tantrum that she did, it was yelling and hitting boxes and throwing, was not necessary. What is happening? Let's talk about
And then
it.
Noelle shakes her like summer, 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 summer,
Summer,
summer,
summer,
summer,
summer,
summer,
summer,
summer, summer,
summer,
summer,
summer,
summer, summer, summer, summer, summer,
summer,
summer,
summer,
summer,
summer,
summer,
summer,
summer.
summer. Like, girl, please. She don't want
I
to
love
talk.
me some Noelle, but I was like, girl, if you
You
don't let
like
that girl go,
stop chasing her. Let her have her little tantrum, and then she'll come back. Because how she went off was going off or trying to go off on Bree, or think somebody was talking about her. Nobody was talking about you. Or were they? No, they was like when somebody's come and say meow 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 meow.
yeah.
They started doing that. I was like, oh god.
Now here's my thing. I'm gonna be real with Summer. I I do understand the issues that she's having. I can understand how heavy it is weighing on her and why she doesn't want to say anything to anybody. Because I've been in those situations before, and I've also acted out the way that she's acting out before. So I can relate to it, and I just look at it and like, yeah, it's irritating as fuck to me, but I get it mentally because I was there once. So my advice to Summer, even though she ain't gonna hear this, is
Never
to
know. Go ahead.
you never know. But if you don't want to tell the whole group, tell at least one good friend of yours. I would say Noelle, because Noelle seems like she really genuinely cares about her. Tell at
Hmm.
least one good friend what you're going through, because that will at least will help you.
Right.
Stop drinking,
Hmm.
because the alcohol is hurting you and it's making you hurt other people.
Yeah.
And get yourself together, baby, and you're
Yeah.
gonna be all right. Because I feel like she is the villain of this show right now, and she don't need to be.
Hmm. I really thought it was Jordan. It was a
You
toss
thought
up.
Jordan was the villain?
Well, not per se, but like the last episode when they were like had their little feud or whatnot, and Summer apologized to Jordan for what was
Oh.
said, but Jordan did not apologize for how she was speaking to Summer, and I'm just like, so
Well,
the
I mean, Jordan can still be wrong, or Summer can still be right in that regard. I mean, just because you're the villain of the show, don't mean you're gonna be wrong in everything.
right, but just saying,
Yeah,
apologize. But yeah, you can't wait to
yeah.
see what comes out of this little tantrum she done had next week.
I don't know, shit. I'm ready for the reunion.
I'm ready for it too because it's gonna be real interesting. But wait a minute, wait. Let's go back to when Amir was like, some people in the house wanted him.
What the fuck was that, Amir?
Amir, stop
You
lying
come
to us.
outside at one point, all of the women in the house expressed interest in me. No,
Say
they literally did not.
you
Literally,
express.
nobody in the house said they wanted Amir. That was
No,
the issue. Amir wanted them.
I wonder what he went back and said. He probably told it to that girl, and that's probably why she act that way.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
When he said it, I was like, what the hell? Like, he out here embarrassing me.
He embarrassing himself for saying some shit like that.
Girl.
Child, please. Did
Oh,
nobody want you? Nobody was thinking about you,
definitely not.
sir.
I was, but they wasn't.
I said, okay, sir. Now you just getting a real big head on this camera for no apparent reason. But all
For
right,
no
whatever
reason.
you
Mm-mm.
say in your mind, in his mind, that's what he was thinking.
In his mind,
In real
child.
life,
All
it
up
would
in your
never
mind.
happen. Anyways,
We got about 10 minutes left. Let's get into this new show that we watched.
man, I finished it, and when I say it, I was like,
So, I was going to turn you on to something, but I have to give credit where credit is due because my highly intelligent fiance put it on and got me into it. And when I got into it, I put it on and got you into it. And then we got our mutual friend Jaquay into it.
yes,
So
quite
it's
why.
like a little shame going on.
She beat me. Finish watching it. I just finished it today. I said, "Oh man, y'all was
Uh-huh.
having a conversation. I couldn't even participate.
I know that was killing me too because we were over there whispering.
It was killing me. I was like, dang, I can't even participate in the talk. I want to talk."
Well, now you can talk all you want to, honey. So the show we're referring to is The Trust on
Yeah.
Netflix, A Game of Greed.
Ooh,
And
it was
it
good.
was so good. Like, I know I said that I was perfect for The Traders. I'm perfect for The Trust.
I
Like,
can
that's the
see.
show I'm going to try to get on. Because that's right up my alley.
Yeah, they gonna do it again. I guarantee you they're gonna have another season. I want them to
I
do it.
hope so.
I want them to. This the ending really got me. I was like, man, please, 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 please. Because I was afraid that Tolu was going to pick Julie,
Hmm.
and Julie would have probably picked Tolu. That's how I was feeling because of the situation in the house, Winnie leaving, and things like that, and they weren't close anymore. And she had lied about the offer she took, and didn't
Hmm.
tell anybody. So it. Like I was like, oh my god, yo, what is getting ready to happen? I'm rocking back and forth, but I'm so happy they got rid of Lindsay because that lady right there was like the Terminator when she came out with that black dress on and them glasses and them red lipstick
Yeah.
and doing
It's
it.
like a switch went off.
That lady did a 180, a full 180.
Hmm.
I said, who is this lady? And she said they're just going off. I said she is a ticking time bomb, and she blew up.
And from now on, whenever I see somebody rocking like this,
You know they
I'ma
lying.
stay. I'ma stay away. I'ma stay away because I'm thinking about if Lindsay crazy ass. No play. I don't want no parts.
Man, I'm so happy they got rid of her because I was like, yo, if she stays, she probably would have voted somebody off. She
She
probably
would
would have
have
voted.
voted Tolu. She
She
would
would
have
have voted
voted
Tolu
Tolu.
off, and I thought that's what would have happened too. I was like, oh my god, Tolu's gonna be gone, and Lisa is staying. Excuse me,
Oh
I'm sorry.
my,
It's.
because you don't drink.
I really don't. I really don't. But when I do,
Hmm.
I have a good time. But yeah. I'm so glad at the
So
end, Brian Gasper, um, what's his name? Jake,
Jake.
Julie, and Tolu ended up getting the money. And I know that um extra money went to Brian, Tolu, and Julie because they took some offers that were
Hmm.
given to them. And I want to say that Brian had the highest amount going home than anybody else, I think.
I don't remember to be honest. Cause I finished this. I want to say a week ago. I finished this past weekend.
He did.
But yeah. But so Tolu, I love Tolu from her first confessional. Like as soon as I saw that first confessional, I don't know what it was about her. I was like, that's my pick. That's my number one. I'm riding with her to the end. So when she was in danger of being voted out, like my nerves was bad. Like I
Yo,
was like, oh my god, please don't go.
let me be honest with you.
But
I
I
did
was happy.
skip. I
You
skipped
did
through.
skip.
Mhm.
So I was glad that she did stick
I'm
to
glad
the end.
I'm glad she did, and she decided to share, and everybody
Yeah.
shared. So I was like,
I'm not happy that Jake made it to the end. I
yeah,
wanted Jake to be gone a lot quicker because he is the stereotypical arrogant white man. I'm sorry to say it. He is.
he was. I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter. I'm a leader. I'm staying in the front. You're not gonna pay. That's
And
how.
then as soon as they got mad, well, oh, but you don't understand what it feels like to have this responsibility. You took the responsibility. Nobody gave it to you.
Right, you took it on, and I would have kept my hind part somewhere in the middle or towards the end, because I don't want to be responsible for
Right.
nothing.
You played that game all wrong. But let me give you some tea.
Oh, here we go.
So after the show wrapped, well, after they stopped filming, they were still there an extra night. So they celebrated and everything. Um, this is our article, this interview that Tolu did. So this is all from Tolu. And I believe her. So Tolu said that the next morning she went to the rest of the people, the rest of the renters in the house, had one-on-one conversations, and admitted that she was the one that took that final offer. She said that Julie wasn't upset. Julie understood. I don't remember what she said about Gasper, but I think they were okay. I know she said that Brian blew up at her, but came back and apologized later. He was like, at the end of the day, I understand, whatever. I'm sorry I blew up. He would just,
Jake,
he's all about honesty and truth and everything.
correct, he is.
Yeah, and I think that Jake was upset with her.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that she found some things about Jake that he is misogynistic, homophobic, and racist. She said that she had come through his social media and stuff and found some comments and things that he had been saying and sharing that paints him as a bigot. And I see it. 100% I see it. Now, she would have said that about Gasper or Brian.
I would
I
be
would have
like,
had to go digging. I would have did some investigation myself because like, what the fuck they say? And kids are
right,
taken out of context. But
you're
Jake,
right.
I
I can
definitely
see that
see it.
about him. That's wow.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
Well, what about Bryce? Did you say you saw something about Bryce? No.
Oh, I
Yeah.
saw something about Bryce. I didn't read the whole article because at that time I was still watching the show and I didn't want too many spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find out who his girlfriend was because I was confused. I thought
Right.
that man was
So
gay.
when he was like, "Yeah, me and my girlfriend been together," I was like, "You and your who? Your
Right.
what?" Huh?
And I told my fiance when they first showed him in the first episode that so I bought him if I ever seen one. So I was like,
You did.
wow,
I did the same thing. I was like, I had to double
my
check. I was like,
own ignorance.
what did he just say? Did he say he had a girlfriend? I was like, ain't no way.
But he do though.
Yeah.
He got a girlfriend.
He's just very, you know,
But gender and sexuality are two different things.
yeah,
So even though he presents himself as effeminate, doesn't mean that he's not straight.
right. That's right. But
But
man,
I did saw a snippet of an article where he was talking about his time on the show, and he said that when he signed up for the show, that he did not know that there was going to be that they were playing for a cash prize. That he didn't know they were playing for money. That's what he said.
okay.
I don't believe it because how the hell
I
you
don't
sign up
believe
to do
that
a show and
either.
sign contracts and shit and don't
Did
know
you
what the hell
even
you're playing
research,
for?
or you just was like, "Oh, I'm on a game show," and just signed away?
Right. Because I will be reading every fucking thing and
'Cause
negotiating too.
you are in real estate. You know better.
Hmm.
So yeah.
But that's what he said. I don't believe it, but that's what he said.
Cut the shenanigans. The fuckery and the fool shit. That just stop it.
Hmm.
But yes. That was a good show. I enjoyed it because Lord Jesus, I was at the edge of my
I
seat.
did.
I'm like, oh my God, they gotta vote. Oh no.
Like
But yeah.
it was so filled with such like anticipation, but at the same time it was so light. Like it was
Mm-hmm.
nothing so heavy and toxic too. So that's what I really enjoyed about it. Is that I
Right.
could just, be at the edge of my seat but still breathe. If that makes sense.
I get you. Cause I was like, oh my God, who's getting go? Who about to vote? Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's why I was like, skip, 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 so I can see who left.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's how bad I want to know. Cause all this talking, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I just want to know who leaves. But yes, I'm glad. Thank you for putting me onto the show. I appreciate it.
Hmm.
I loved it. I'm ready for another season of it.
Well, Netflix is notorious for canceling shows after one
They
season, so
are,
I
but
hope they give this another chance.
because they still got that. What's that? Love is Blind going. They got to do this one again. Please, Lord.
They have to.
Mm.
Well, that brings us to the end of our show.
This was fun.
Yeah, I hate that it's ended right as we get toasty. But,
Right? Mm.
well, if you all liked what you've seen and heard and you want more, ah, please like, download, subscribe, comment, do all of the positive things, and
Yes.
we will be back next week. Probably not inebriated, but we'll be here anyway.
No, but we'll be on our best behavior, maybe.
Maybe. Bye.
Yes.